No way! Okay, but I can't open it. Yes! Heart of the Sea! Guys, what's up everybody? My name is Mathew Kande, and welcome back to another episode. As you guys can see behind me, in the last episode, there's the iron farm that we built, which I think has been working very well. I've been walking around cleaning up this village, all the creeper accidents that we've had. So hopefully this thing's been working for a little bit. I personally would like to see how much iron this thing has made over the last, I don't know, hour, maybe a little bit more. Ooh, and I just noticed a patrol spawned in, which is not good. They're going to want to try to kill this villager, which is kind of scary to me. I might have to protect them somehow. In the last episode, you remember we found some dark oak. I'm planting that so we can get all the saplings. And I want to just see how well this thing's been working. Let's pull her up here. And... What? Yes! Yes! We're rich! Guys, look at how much iron we have. I can't believe how quickly this thing's working. This is amazing. I'm just going to empty all that. Let's get down so this thing can start collecting some more. The other thing I actually did too, because in the last episode I completely destroyed my iron armor. So I made a new set of iron, made a new little sword, and a new iron pickaxe. But honestly guys, with this much iron, I think we're going to make everything out of, like, I'm using stone still. I think from now on, we're either using iron or diamond. So today what I want to do is get some resources gathered up. We're going to put together this second little house, this upper floor here today. It should be a lot of fun. This just should be cool, and we're going to develop this area a little bit more. So after today, we're going to have a much bigger house to work with, and hopefully a whole lot more iron, even though we don't really need it yet. But we'll be building pistons, hoppers, all kinds of things out of armor, so we'll need it in the future. It will come in handy. So let me gather some resources, and let's start building! So here's our first little update. So I got the base built. I have the little stilts and everything built. So this is basically the foundation, if you will. These are all of our posts and beams. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little half slab, excuse me, we're going to put some half slabs all the way across here and create a little platform. And then the second house actually goes on top of this platform. So as we go up these stairs, we're going to build another little house on top of here. So there's a quick little update. I'm going to go ahead and build out the rest of this platform. Once we get this upper house started, I'll come back and show you another quick little update. So now that we have the platform built up, as you can see, we'll have an underneath the balcony area, so we'll continue this path down to the mine shaft. I have a feeling I'll build a stable or some sort of a farm under here eventually. Not 100% sure yet. But then as we make our way up, I've put down the foundation of the next house. So where these cobblestone are is the foundation. So we're going to build some walls up from here and a roof up on top. But you can see this is the general layout of how this is all going to look. So we're going to be adding some of these acacia fence gates across here to create a little protected area so we don't fall off. I think we're going to cap these beams off with some acacia slabs just to give it some additional color. So, you know, some pieces are coming together up here. I'm going to build up these walls, try to figure out if we're using the right materials, and then you can see it just connects right into this other house. So this is a really cool build. I really like the layout of it. I don't know, it's just a fun little starter build. It's a small house, so we can't fit a ton of stuff into it, but it's really cool. It's a cool little build. It'll help us stay organized, and then we'll be able to build some bigger things. So let me put some of these walls up, and let's see how this thing will start looking once it starts coming together. So we have this wall right here up, And after I got the one wall up, Green wanted me to build the roof around the whole thing. So here's what we got. We got one wall, we got the roof up, because it gets a little complicated trying to build this thing out the roof. So as you can see, it's a cute little thing. I mean, it's very similar to this house. It's smaller, but it's just going to sit up there. You can kind of see, I mean, for the most part, what it's going to look like. We're going to remove all that dirt. But we're going to put these other walls up. This build is starting to come together. It's starting to feel like a house. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. It's looking pretty good, too, so it's hard to complain. Let me finish these walls. Let me kill this little spider. Get out of here, you little spider! No! And then let's move into this place. Let's check it out at night. Let's check it out during the day. We're going to need to put some lights on this thing because it is dark. The other thing, I don't know what it is, but I think our iron golem farm is broken. I went over there and checked it again after all this building, and there's 0 iron in it. So I shut it off. I'm going to let these villagers sleep the night correctly. I'm going to turn it back on, and hopefully it's working. But anyways, we'll troubleshoot that. We'll come back after this build's done, and hopefully it will all be working and all be good. But the view from up here is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Loving it. So we're over here at the iron farm, and I got to be totally honest with you. I was really bothered that the iron farm stopped working. I mean, we're going to need a lot of iron in this series, so it just bothered me that it wasn't chugging around in the background while I was working. As you can see, there are iron golems spawning now because I've changed half of it. So in the new update, for some reason, the villagers need direct access to the composter. And on this side, they didn't really have it. The composters were where these dirt blocks were, and I moved them up there to see if it would work, which it didn't. So what I did was, you can see now they all 3 have direct access to a composter. It's kind of hard to see it. I'm in survival world. I mean, I'm sure you guys don't even really care. However, I've changed half of it so that they all have direct access, and it started spawning golems again. If I fix this half, I'm sure it will work even better. But this isn't a true fix, so I'm waiting for Ilmango to... Ilmango's the creator of this farm. I'm waiting for his fix to come out, because I know this is just a makeshift fix, but whatever, it's working. And as I turn around, bingo, guys, we've almost finished this house. I mean, we got all the other walls up, I started decorating it. It's starting to look real cool. So you can see we got all the walls done over here. Started to decorate it all. I need to add some flowers. There's still things to do, so don't get me wrong. I've added a bunch of lighting. Let's go take a quick peek up here. I've added all the glass panes in. I'm going to put some flowers in these pots here, some flowers in that planter over there. And as we come in, you'll see I created 2 floors. So the bottom floor, my idea is to have a brewing room / enchanting room. A brewing for potions. So, and I think, and you know, this may change, but what I want to do is put the brewing stands in storage down here on the bottom, and then upstairs, I want to do like a little enchanting room so that we can have our enchanting table up here. We need to put a bunch of bookshelves behind it so that we can enchant to the strongest power. And then we just left it open to the ground floor. That way I'll be able to click the enchanting table from down here, and it just looks cool. I mean, you'll be able to see it through these windows here, that it's got the open floor concept. So I'm really digging that. I need to add some flowers into these flower pots. But the build is coming along. You know, we fenced in this whole upstairs area, so now it's safe. It's all lit up. It's starting to look real cool. I'm really digging it. And then it goes straight into our other house here, which, you know, all we currently have is just the bedroom up here and our storage down here as normal. Nothing's really changed. But as we pop out, I'm going to start creating some paths I'm not 100% sure what I want to do down there, but this is just going to stay open. I'll create a path that goes down to the mine shaft, and then maybe potentially have some sort of a fishing hut somewhere or a dock for some boats. As I was mentioning, maybe a stable out here. We're going to have some horses. We'll keep the fire pit area. You know, we might make it a little nicer or move it slightly, but I'm kind of digging it. So yeah, it's coming along. We got the iron farm still chucking out iron. We got the house build almost finished. And we're going to have to start thinking about what the next project is. You know, right now in my mind, I really want to build, you know, a huge iron farm, but right now there's too many bugs going on with the villagers, so we're going to wait. That's going to be later. I want to do a villager trading hall, but with 1.14.4 update, the villagers are now different again, so we might hold off on that for a little while. Honestly, I think the next thing on my list is I want to go to the end dimension. I want to fight the end dragon, and I need to get shulker boxes and an elytra, because then we can fly around and everything just, it's so much funner and easier to navigate. I really want to do a, what are those called? Those ocean monuments. We need an XP farm. You know, as you can see, I keep dying. I die left and right because all I got is this stupid iron armor on. So we need that enchanting table. We need some enchanted armor. And then we need to go fight the end dragon. So I think over the next couple episodes, we'll start doing that. In the meantime, in this episode, I desperately need to get some XP and enchant a pickaxe because I need some Fortune 3 on a pickaxe so I can go and mine some more diamonds down in the mine shaft. I have some other diamonds down there that I've found. I just don't want to pick them yet because if I had Fortune 3, there's more likely chances that I'll get 2 or 3 diamonds. So I'm going to go ahead, clean up some of these paths, clean up this, you know, plant some of these flowers and really clean up the area here. And then we'll start talking about the next project and where that's going to be located and where we're going to be shifting our focus. Overall, I think this house looks really cool. And Green, thank you so much for making the tutorial. I think this is a really fun tutorial to watch, to build along in your own worlds. Green, what do you think of my house and the materials that I chose?
So you've got a complete base. I think it looks pretty awesome.
Cool! Thanks, buddy! We're finally ready to make an enchanting table. Let's do this. Okay. Let's create some room. Alrighty. Enchanting table. Here we go. Yes! Oh, that feels good. Okay. We got the enchanting table. We are out of books. We have 1 diamond left. Oh boy. We are almost out of materials. Okay, so I just wanted to do this with you guys. Let's place this enchanting table because this is kind of a big deal. This is a big turning point in Minecraft where you can finally start getting some really good items. Alright, so as you see, I put my bookshelves in the background, and if you're not aware, what that does is just controls the strength of the enchantment that you can put on your item. So we have our enchanting room down. We should have enough books around it that we could get a level 30 had we have the levels. So if we had less books here, this number would not be 30. It'd be 28, 26, whatever. But it's 30, which means that's full level. And if we had 30 levels worth of XP, we'd be able to enchant something right now. But we don't. So we're not gonna. We're gonna put our lapis in here because we need lapis to enchant, so now that's there. So this room is now set up. All I gotta do is stop dying and start collecting XP. Guys, we've been doing a lot of building today and in this episode, and I thought, I love the fire. I love seeing him die. I thought, what's something that we can do that would be fun to end this episode off on? And the one thing I remembered is we have 2 buried treasure maps that we found. I mean, what funner thing to do than to go... Let's go find one of them. I mean, let's just go find one. Well, first off, let's get prepared. So what do I need? I need probably a boat, maybe 2, just to be on the safe side. I need some food. I got 5 steak. Is that enough? Let's just bring some watermelon just in case. What else do I need? I got a bucket of water. That's probably all that I need. I got some blocks. Okay. Let's find out which direction this thing is. I don't know how we're going to figure that out. Dang it, my map's not telling me whether it's north or south. Wait, how does this work? Is the top of the map always north? If so, let's head in this direction to find out. Okay. I don't think that that's how it works though. But anyways, I don't know. This is either going to be good or not good. So let's put a boat down. Let's go look for some treasure. Maybe I can put the map in my offhand too. The other thing we need to remember is I think we found this treasure map way over at the original base, which is the direction we're heading. So maybe this was the map that we found over there? I don't know. Guys, there's the original town. Here's the original town, guys. I see it coming in. Remember this place? Remember this place, guys? This is where our first place was. This is where we started. It's actually not that far at all. Oh, it's getting dark. I should have brought a bed. Look at the polar bears. Look at the polar bears. Bye, polar bears. Oh, it is right. Okay, it is right, guys. Okay, we need to go this direction. You see on the map? See how the ball's finally moving now on the map? Alright. Which is good news. Okay, so we know that that was the correct way. So, north on a map. So the top of a map is north. So if you go into F3, you can see north on your F3 screen. That's a nice little pro tip. Pro tip, gamers. Pro tip. Okay, so now we just got to go in this direction. Oh, we're getting into the map. Okay, you see it? We're coming in. The map is registering. Ooh, we're almost there. Is it out in the water? Why would they do that? No. What the heck? It's out in the ocean. Great. Great. It's literally below me right now. Well, I'm going to have to wait for it to be daytime. Because I ain't playing around in this water at night. Oh, Minecraft, you're so beautiful. Watching the morning sun rise as the fish flap in the ocean. So good. Alright guys, as the sun comes up, I'm trying to figure out how the heck we're going to do this. Okay, so let's get this map out of our hands. It's kind of funny because I was thinking about it, like what do I need, what would help me here? And, you know, the only thing that would really help me here is the heart of the sea, which helps me hold my breath, which is the exact thing that we're hoping to find in this treasure chest. So anyways, it's kind of funny, but as you can see, it's hard to see down here, and it's deep. I don't know where this buried treasure is, somewhere in this hill, so we want to make sure we're directly below it. And then we got to make sure we got air, and I got like, you know, here, let's move this close to my shovel so that we can go down, I mean, right on it. Of course. Can't dig under here. Oh, God. Guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to get this one. I really don't. I really don't know how the heck we're possibly going to do this with the current gear we have. You can't even dig one block before. Here. Can't I put like a torch or something? Didn't that used to work? It doesn't give you enough air. Hold on, I just gotta keep spamming. Okay. I can't see anything down here. Guys, this was a bad idea. Honestly, I don't even know. What? No! All my stuff. No! No! That was so far away. Oh gosh, guys. Well. Okay, so I just paddled back here. I took another boat, came all the way back, just got my stuff. And I have an idea. No, it's getting dark again. Okay, we gotta do this quick. I have an idea. I want to come down here. I've been placing... Okay, see how I dug a couple holes deep here? I'm going to place a block above me, create a little air pocket. Okay, now that gives me some time to really... I mean, we are right here. We couldn't be... Look, off to the right, off to the left. We couldn't be more centered. I mean, I'm just gonna... It's gotta be right in front of me. Yes! It's right here! It's right here! No way! Okay, but I can't open it. Yes! Heart of the sea! Guys, this is what we needed right here. The heart of the sea. These prismarine crystals will probably come in handy. Iron sword, TNT. I mean, there's all kinds of good stuff in here. I am not complaining. Okay, sweet. That was really, really worthwhile. Okay. Well, guys. Guys, we're down here in a hole. We're down here in a hole under the ocean. And I can just barely breathe. I can just barely see. Guys, we're out of time today, guys. That is it. That is all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching till the end, guys. My name's Mathew Kande. If you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing because, guys, the series just started. We're just now getting into it. So tweet me at Mathew Kande if you have any questions, if there's anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like to do, if you have any questions you want me to answer. Tweet me there. And until next time, guys, peace.